Hi, everyone. I hope you had a chance to start out with the book. The book, um, our rattle, I always get this confused, our rattle trap car. It's kind of a tongue twister. So I hope you got to listen to that book first. And I want you to think about when you are listening to that book, did you hear any unusual sound words? Like when they started up the car? Broom, broom, right? Or how about when the car got a flat tire? Hiss. Or when the floor fell out? Whoopity whoop. Or when the car was just driving, right? Didn't it say clinkety clankety? Those are all sound words. Could you picture that if you were one of the characters in that book, could you picture just hearing that sound? Yeah, I could too. Those are sound words. And there's a big, really big fancy word for sound words. It's called onomatopoeia. Want to say that with me? Onomatopoeia. Sound words make stories and books really fun. Wasn't that a fun book to listen to? Especially those parts, clinkety, clankety, or whoopity whoop. I can't remember exactly what it said, but the floor fell out, whoopity whoop, whatever the sound was. But you could just picture, if you were there, hearing those sounds. So I want us to think about how we can incorporate different sound words into our writing workshop. I was thinking about a story that Emmett wrote where he was sledding down a big hill. Can you think of a sound that might go with that? Whoosh, right? Emmett could use the word whoosh. Yeah. What if you were jumping into a pool? What sound word could you use? And we jumped into the pool. Splash, right? Yeah, or my dog barked. Woof. There's so many different sound words that you could use in your writing. See if when you're writing this week, if there's a place in your story somewhere where you can use a sound word or what's called an onomatopoeia. That's a really big word. Onomatopoeia. Yeah, sound words are really, really, really fun. And they just make writing fun. A lot of times when you see a sound word, like if I were Owen, I meant, oh my gosh, I'm still doing it even on videos. If I were Emmett, will that ever stop happening? If I'm Emmett and I'm writing about the sled and I'm writing whoosh, sometimes you kind of have to sound out the spelling of these words, especially if you're making one up, like whoopity whoop. You have to kind of make it up. But if I were Emmett and I was writing whoosh, I think I would put an exclamation point. I think most often there's an exclamation point after one of those sound words because you want to read it with lots of excitement and expression. And that's what exclamation point tells you to do. Whoosh! We sledded down the hill. Whoosh! Exclamation point. Okay? So see if there's a spot today or next time you're doing your writing or anytime where you can add in an exciting onomatopoeia. What could you add into your writing? Whoosh! That could even be whoosh! I took off on my bike. Yeah. Okay, so think about adding one in. What if a balloon were popping? What could the word be? Pop! My balloon popped. Okay, so that's a fun one. That's a really fun one. You could even go back to pages that you've already done and see if there's some place somewhere where you might want to add that in. We're riding a motorcycle. Vroom, vroom. You can add that in. Okay, so think about it. Where can you add a sound word into your writing today? And, I wanted to tell you that further down in the newsletter for the writing workshop section, I'll put a couple more books that have sound words. And so you can listen to those books and see if you can find the sound words. They're fun. Okay. Have fun for writing. Oh, wait a minute. We need Will I ever finish? I need to give you a magic word for the day. Let's use whoosh. The magic word for today is whoosh. Okay. Have a great writing session.